Hi there, I'm Father Joe O'Connor from the Office of Vocation Promotion in the Diocese of Syracuse. And I want you to do something here as we approach Vocation Awareness Week. I'd like you to grab a sheet of paper and make 4 lines on that sheet. I meant it, so you can pause the video if you need to. Go ahead, grab a sheet of paper, 4 lines. Now in the first 3 lines, I want you to think for a moment about the qualities you want in a priest, or you would hope to see in a sister, religious brother. Write down those 3 qualities. Again, pause it if you need to. Now take a look at that empty 4th line. And consider someone who you know in your life. Niece, nephew, brother, sister, a student, someone you see in the pew on Sunday. Do you see those qualities in him, in her? Now write her name down. Write his name down. And make a resolution that by week's end, you will have asked them to consider a vocation to religious life. Tell them the first 3 qualities you saw in them and how you noticed God gave them these qualities. Perhaps they could make a prayerful consideration of what it is God wants them to do with those qualities. These are the first 2 steps of a very important 4-step process to promote and support vocations to religious life. We recognize the qualities we see in young people, and we encourage them specifically to prayerfully consider religious vocation. And I'm going to ask you to do a bit more with our 3rd step, to accompany them. That can be intimidating. What do you know about vocations? Who am I to answer their questions? That's okay if you don't know. That may give them more freedom to say, well, let's look at this together. And together you surf the internet. Google, what's it like? How do you become a sister today? What are the brothers? Where do they serve in mission work? Ask your pastor together how he knew what he was called to do. Accompany them. And lastly, probably the most important step is to pray. To pray with and for them. And for people that you've never met, but God is calling to a religious vocation. It is the one thing Jesus did ask us to do. To beg the Lord of the harvest to send more laborers. If we take on these 4 steps, to recognize, encourage, accompany, and pray, I am sure we will reap more religious vocations in our diocese. We commend all this effort to our Blessed Mother, patroness of our diocese, that she would accompany as well these young people considering vocations, that God might bless our diocese with many, many more religious vocations. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to act and to ask by the end of the week. God bless you.